Okay, good evening. Today is the 30th of December 2022. Uh, so just one more day towards 31st Saturday, and Sunday is the New Year's Day. Okay. Uh, yeah. Um, today's recording, it's just, yeah. This will be my first recording whilst having the Saga app at the background in my uh, place where I live, my flat. Uh, because I was at the gym yesterday, and of all things, that I forgot to take my tracksuit with me. I took everything else, yeah. But because I've recorded, I've done my. Usually, what I do is have a schedule, yeah. But the gym was they opened late because of some issues to do with uh, gym issue. They couldn't open. Somebody didn't turn up for work or something. Whatever, I didn't know, and I didn't put anything on the website. I didn't look, and I didn't ask it. So I went and came back. Because before I was very patient with this sort of thing, right? But then I realized the more you give, yeah, in today's world, the more people take, yeah. I mean, no apology, nothing, no poster, to say we are late and all that. You see, it's how these businesses they run their you know, customer services, approach they have. Right? So sometimes, before I have to be very, very sort of forgiving, to as customer service goes, say people, but they realize that sometimes it's just, indifference, yeah, as well, right? Yeah, and so anyway, so I got, I would say I got put off right now. Yeah, I could have done the workout here in my flat. I got the training equipment, everything, and I could have done some of the workout outside. There's a park locally. Well, actually, there's several parks locally where I live, and they have a gym, outdoor gym as well. But there are other reasons I didn't do that. You see, yeah. Sometimes the way you feel, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not good, right? Okay, so next time I go to the gym, best holiday season, if they open a bit late or bank holiday, whatnot, you know, because we're entering New Year in the after tomorrow. It'd be best to ring them first, say, are they going to be open, right? Yeah. Despite of that they put up on this Christmas schedule, they're going to be open. But then if somebody turn up for work or whatever, some issue or somebody who's a caretaker maybe or who opens early or whatnot, these things happen. Someone delayed by the bus or whatever. So I did the BFR Saga BFR training yesterday. Yeah, uh, uh, the Saga company, the Saga BFR strap that is, they got back to me the same day as I emailed them, and they said, yeah, you can have the because I have issues to do with over preparedness. That's one of those issues I have. When I was doing my exploration to do cycling all over the Midlands and all that, I bought some action camera, and then it was in my shelf. you know, because I didn't learn cycling, uh, well, professional cycling. The cycling and cycling and cycling. Anybody can cycle, right? I can cycle. Anybody else can cycle. Yeah, the whole world can cycle. But I'm not because I'm a car driver, so I just you have to have the control of the bicycle. Unless you did a lot of cycling or you some formal training, right? Yeah, I did some formal training, but city council, Leicester City Council, but I can cycle, but not those Deliveroo people and Uber cyclist people, not like them. Because I know my limits right now. Yeah. So usually, what happens is, you take a very quick course, yeah, and you just join a cycling group, yeah, and you just like, So if you start stop, you're gonna build, you know, control the bicycle, and you know, it's not driving a car. Driving a car is different to see, yeah. You have all this leeway, everything, On a bicycle, you gotta be really up to it. And I know so what this person is saying, like, yeah, cycling is so easy. Yeah. That's because those folks, they used to cycling, and I'm not, yeah. So that's why I don't know to prepare myself. It's like I sidetracked a bit here. That's why I don't over prepare myself. I know this information because I'm up at the background and do the record. I know that. One might think, oh, well, doesn't he know that? Doesn't he know that sort of thing? Of course I know. Yeah. But I'm going sort of, like, you know, take it easy. Like, don't read the next chapter until you master the first chapter. Yeah, even though you can, you know, read both chapter, one after another and back and forth, one another. So it took me almost now, well, today will be exactly 4 weeks, I've been using the Saga BFR. So it'll be 21 days because I started on a Sunday. So because I didn't do Saturday and Sunday because you're gonna have a break, because it's not advisable to do it because this is strength training, I'll bet with the low weights, And I'll put my camera, the smartphone, on a barbell. I have my exercise, That's for squat, for squat, This is too short, It came with the bench, It's too short to squat, So I brought a separate pole, for doing squat right now, so I put the smartphone, just put the thing right now, the pod, that I put there, so I can see myself. I don't have to go here and like, because yesterday right now, because this gym is public right now, people do you gotta respect people's privacy. They don't want to be some people putting photos and watching them, and they're like, oh, that guy over there is at the gym. Nobody wants that sort of thing. And why would you? Because if you're in a public place, you're bound to people in the gym. You sort of come use this facility, right? Yeah. So it can be natural, really, like this, because like the way you speak, your facial expression, your body language is. If you're constantly thinking, oh, who's coming this way, who's coming this way, oh, I've got to just quickly take this video just for posterity right now. Because I'm going to upload it on YouTube and Facebook and on Rumble, video sharing site. Yeah. So of course, it just anyhow. It's not edited or anything, like just record and that's it. I mean, in the future, I'm going to catalog them and possibly edit them as well, right? I'll make it shorter and some kind of narrative right now. Because sometimes, I mean, in the last 6 months, 5.5, 6 months now, that I come across BFR training right now, I mean, in this 1 month, I've progressed so much, because it's just the start and stop. Because when you go and buy something very expensive, I mean, today, so some X3, action camera, I mean, they cost a lot of money right now, and I bought those type of equipment before, thousands of pounds worth of them, just in one go, one after another, and then if you don't use them, because the underlying reason is that, first of all, I didn't know the idea was to cycle and do vlogging, and professional instruction. I'm afraid they cost a lot of money, and that was COVID and all this situation I found myself right now, so now COVID is coming back again slowly. I mean, so let's hope everything's okay, fingers crossed, and so I mean, I'm doing this recording, so when I put back this recording right now, I'm gonna have to upload the Saga app right now, and this will discontinue the recording. And then when after I calibrate the Saga, strap right now, then I have to put that on the background and then go back to the camera and start all over again. So remote, right? So there'll be several videos. So for the arms, it'll be 4 sets now. First set of 30, and then 3 sets of 15. So there'll be 4 videos, and then same for the hamstring, lower limbs, legs. It'll be first set of 30, and then 3 sets of 15. Right, yeah, and so that'll be 8 videos. That will be, yeah, 8 videos right now. Yeah, so at least this much is sure right now. Yeah, let me put these gloves on while I'm uh, doing the recording right now. Yeah, at least I can be myself right now. I was a bit tied up today right now. Yeah, doing this end of the year, and I was doing this and the other. I went to shopping and all that. Yeah, and so yeah. Yeah, so these things like so this is the one of the reason why yeah the approach I took now, you see, is that okay? Hold on, you've done this before, yeah. I'm talking about myself now. Yeah? First with the skateboard, I got all my gear and everything, but then what happened was right, yeah, I learned how to skate, yeah, but then I couldn't make the time to do skating. Meaning you have to join, if you're going to build skills, you're going to join skating groups and all that. You go one place to another competition and all that sort of thing. And if you can't do that, then you can't do that. Yeah. So you see, again, it's just wasted opportunity right now. Yeah. So you really think, can you do this? Yeah. Oneself. You say, oh, I'm going to do, I don't know, scuba diving. Yeah. Have you done scuba diving before? Or do you know what entails scuba diving? There's lots of issues. Yeah. I'm just giving a sort of layman example. As I went through, yeah, because I really, if you look at these, like people, a lot of people before, it was the car, wasn't it? Right now, the car, the holiday, that sort of thing. Focus 9 to 5. That was your life dreams. Yeah, made. Yeah. But now, whoever talked that sort of thing now, 9 to 5 does nothing. You will work from home. There are flexible hours. Yeah. A lot of things have changed. Yeah. So you really have to be. So, okay, this is not. I really have to look at the plan. The plan. How do I conduct myself? In my life. Yeah. I can't just the way it was before. I mean, I before it was like I finished Monday to Friday. Saturday you go to the like go out with mates and all that. Yeah. Friends and enjoy yourself. Yeah. You know. So that was it. But now it's different. You go out when you like. Yeah. So I've really thought about it. Yeah. And despite having financial constraints, yeah, I don't want to wait months and months, and get everything in one place. And then one thing that stops everything, yeah, it's the beginning, the initial financial stability right now. Yeah. If you're going to do, I mean, like, one of the reasons why when I came across this technology, BFR training right now, yeah, I was so excited to see, yeah, is because, it was doing things. I've been in the gym world for so long and I wasn't getting anywhere. That's because it's to do with my own lack of preparedness. Either you seek professional personal trainers, they will show you the path, yeah, yeah, how to build muscle and that. But if you just go anyhow, use equipment, all that, and nothing will happen. And of course, must be critically your diet, sleep, just general fitness, right? Yeah. So that just doesn't get you anywhere right now. Yeah. So now that I'm truly on my path to fitness, yeah, and healthy, positive, uh, physical activity right now, yeah. I mean, I worked about 6 miles today, so the just normal. Sometimes, well, a lot of the time it's a lot more, yeah, but just normal 6 months. So that's it, yeah, yeah. Get a bus or anything. There's no need to get a bus. Just walk, yeah. So it's just taking that kind of approach, yeah, and so relying on oneself, right, yeah, one's own arm and 2 feet, that's it. Yeah, so yeah, so that's why you see, I'm just taking, yeah, slowly right now, yeah. So it's been it'll be a month today after I finish this session, right? Yeah, of the Saga BFR training. So I made a lot of progress, and I feel it now, right? Yeah. When I go to the gym, there's no need to do lots of weight, heavy weight. It doesn't unless you're becoming big bodybuilder. Well, that's a different kind of uh, aim altogether, right? Yeah. And bodybuilding, if you put on weight, and put on weight means it will slow you down. You won't. I mean, if you go jogging, then you know that you're overweight. Yeah. So then you see, and if you can't keep up with that type of lifestyle, then it's gonna have other issues. There's no like you're gonna get tired quickly. You feel agitated, irritated. Yeah, because everything seems to be so slow. Yeah. Whereas you need to be sort of quick and agile, right? To do your stuff. Yeah. Of course, if you aim to become, for the competition and all that, professional bodybuilder, that's different, ambition altogether, right there. But I don't aim to be bodybuilder in the sense that I want to do competition. By all means, yeah, and I aim to get some definition, some muscles, right there, yeah, if you like, but not like big bodybuilder, put extra weight and all that, and eat a lot more carbs and all that, right there, yeah, protein. Yeah. I just want to be doing my cycling and be sort of do park run and local marathons and that sort of thing, and just keep healthy and energized and build some, you know, muscles, but not big muscle, no, because that I won't be able to keep up with that kind of lifestyle. First of all, you have to really the diet, yeah. If you can't keep that kind of strict diet, yeah, then it won't mean anything, yeah. When I went to diet before, as I did before, that you become slim, you wear nice clothes, and you forget that you have no energy and everything looks terrible, yeah. And then you put the bucket back on, and it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't produce anything, and it's still the same issue. Uh, so now I'm progressing in my cardio workout now, yeah. So I do about an hour of cardio on the treadmill, yeah. Uh, fat sprint, sprint, yeah, sprint, yeah. So quick, very fast run, yeah, and then a minute rest, yeah, and then do it again, yeah, and then that's how you build up speed. There are ways of building speed, but this is one of the way I can think of right now, yeah. All the information online right now, yeah, is that you need to do sprint, yeah, and if you do sprint, yeah, you're going to build your cardio, and once you build your cardio, you'll feel energy, you'll feel good, your day will be like feel okay. That's just normal day. It's like you go to work, and everything looks normal. Yeah. And usually I have all, everything behind schedule. Even yeah, doing this and the other, doing this application or that job inquiry. It's because of those issues that you wake up in the morning and you have a schedule. But if halfway through one becomes tired, that goes to show and ask the question, well, why is that so? It's because it's the general lack of fitness. Yeah. Stay in one place long enough to do your daily digital stuff, right now, yeah. And everything is digital now, so there's no going backwards, yeah. There's no bringing an alternative. And they can bring alternative, but you'll never get one message across. You spend all your life, yeah, doing it because nobody communicates that sort of thing anymore. We're in a different level altogether, yeah. Nobody even phones anybody. Before, people will phone you one after another this time of the evening, hello, how are you, what's up, uh, and I don't remember anybody phoning me in the last year or so, yeah. And if there's an odd, call, spam or something right now, yeah, then it just, and I really even don't get that, it seems. So really, yeah, we got to look at, okay, what am I doing right now, yeah. So I need to make sure that I'm progressing myself as physical fitness goes, yeah. But in 4 weeks, yeah, well, it is 4 weeks because keep Sunday right now, yeah. First Sunday I used right now, yeah. But before the 4 weeks and one day today right now, yeah. and I have made progress. I mean, when I was at the gym yesterday doing this recording right now, yeah, I felt it like, 'cause the last strength training I went on last Saturday, yeah, and then on Monday I went to the gym, yeah, but on Tuesday I had a break, yeah, and Wednesday I went, yeah, but the gym wasn't opened until a bit late in the morning. So then it's sort of one thing or another right now. Yeah. So tomorrow, yeah, I'm going to do my strength training. But of course, I'm going to incorporate in my cardio to begin with. I find, what happens when I do my strength training, and if I do it following day cardio, I feel sort of, I mean, the following day you feel like, oh, you need to rest, not more exercise. So you need to get body to recuperate, rest, yeah. So if you do it in one day, right, yeah, so you can have 2 days break, yeah. And so if you do Saturday, Sunday, Monday break, yeah. Doing, of course, I have to do my Monday to Friday my BFR training, with Saga, but because as you progress, you can have a 1 day stop gap, yeah, and then the following day. But I find last week, yeah, that it's too much, yeah, the body needs rest. You feel it right now, yeah, yeah. Because I did the cardio, yeah, and uphill, yeah, and I said, oh my God, the following day I was supposed to do the strength training as though no, because uphill, right, yeah. So an hour, yeah, non-stop, yeah. So really, it took its toll. So you got to build it up. It's all the building. So doing BFR training, your leg, if you're going to do uphill, right? I mean, today I worked a bit uphill, downhill, for about 6 miles, right there. So it is really good. It's really good. Feels good. I didn't feel like I have to, rest or anything like that. No, I'm just like just carry on. I just took a little bit of water with me. Yeah, my water bottle right there. Just put it in the rucksack and always keep the something ready. You never know if you need water. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So let me put my. It's 22 minutes past the already, this initial recording, the introductory recording. So please like, subscribe and share, yeah, and so then I could really build understanding online, yeah, as I progress, yeah, in Saga BFR trading, because it is a so for me, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, because if I didn't come across technology, I don't know how year 2023 would have been anything other than the year 2022, just another year, yeah. But this year, so this is something I'm really looking forward to, yeah. So I would say 3 months, yeah, from this data and statistics I saw, online and my own little research, yeah, on psychiatry. It's usually about 3 months before you really see that you progress. But in 1 month, yeah, I felt so much different now, right now, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just like all around, difference, yeah. So, okay, let's have a bit more water. Uh, yeah, I put the heating off right for an hour or so, and I left both windows open. So because this place gets warm, right? Yeah. And when you start doing the training, right, it does get warm, right? Yeah. And even then, I have to put uh, my fan on, right? Yeah. Even the both windows, when it gets warm, it does. That's how intense the training is. It's blood flow restriction. Yeah. So your vital system right now, if you sort of suppress it or reduce it or measure it, yeah, obviously, the body, it doesn't know sometimes what's happening right now. So you feel warm very quickly, yeah. So yeah, so it's rarely I use this, but ever since I've been using Saga BFR training, I had to use this, you know. I mean, of course, I had my uh, the regular strap. Uh, it's here somewhere. Yeah, it's here. You know, yeah, it's here. Here, look. Fit is, you know, yeah. Let me bring it out. I have to take all this off right now. Yeah, that's the strap I used to use. I'm not going to open it now, but it just straps right now, yeah. And I have another pair as well right now. But of course, you over tighten it right, you know, yeah, and then for you know 3 4 days, even longer, I feel like, oh no, why is this so painful? Because if you overdo it, you know, then you overdo it. So with this, you know, it's scientific, it's digital, it does measure everything, you know, yeah. And you shield the pressure, nothing like if you're doing a strap, right, you know, yeah. But you know, that's just really you learn as you go along, right, you know, yeah. You appreciate, you know, these things, right, you know, yeah. Because with my previous projects, you know, yeah, like cycling, you know, yeah, it's those fundamentals, right, you know, yeah. If you live in a property where you can take your bicycle out, I live in a flat and I have other issues like cycling storage and all that, you know, yeah. So again, I'm a very spontaneous kind of individual, you know, yeah. I do things very now, you know, I don't, you know, and if I can't do it now, then like I gotta go cycling before, you know, after this exercise, you know, I could have done lots of things right now. But by the time you go to the bicycle storage, you know, the shed, you know, yeah, and bring the bicycle out and the light, the helmet, but if you just come out of the house and just take it out, helmet on, right, and lights on, you know, yeah, then it just that's how it is right now. So you think, okay, so how are you going to be spontaneous, you know, yeah? So you got to suit those logistical issues as well. But this will get to be by, I should imagine, by end of February. Yeah, end of February, I would be really rolling. You know, yeah, you know, I'll be rolling. You know, because then things will look up. Because from Sunday, Sunday's New Year's Day, right? So I'm going to have a rest day because of it's New Year's Day to begin with, and I'm going to exercise tomorrow my strength training right now. It's been a whole week I haven't done strength training. So next week I'm going to start, you know, the new year jogging outdoor to begin with, you know, at least twice a week, you know, yeah, and twice a week indoor sprint, you know, the treadmill. You know, let's see how it goes right now, yeah. You know, but then of course I have to do my Saga training, and I have to do my BFR training, and I have to do my strength training, you know, yeah. So I have to really, you know, work those things out. So let me put this on right now, yeah. Okay, so let me switch this recording, you know, yeah, off, you know, and I'm gonna put the app, Saga app, you know, calibrate my Saga, you know, BFR straps, you know, yeah, and then start a new video. Okay, so yeah, switch it up.